Success and prosperity, y'all. Success and prosperity. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's your brother T, bro. The black racist atheist humanist, the black racist atheist humanist man. And I'm back again to drop another one for y'all family. Man, we gonna talk about. It's been a little time past, but the lessons we can learn from this situation, especially to your brothers, but anybody, but definitely, definitely for your brothers, man. The lesson we can learn from this situation is timeless. Ain't no time, ain't no expiration date on the lesson you can learn. But hopefully you learn before it's too late, or you find yourself in a position that one Mr. Gorilla Hebrew found himself in. It's a lot to learn from this situation. The main thing we can all learn is getting our vices, get your vices in check. You know what I'm saying? Evaluate, get your mental health evaluated. Find a good brother. You got some righteous black male and female mental health professionals out here. Get in tune with them. The Most High. And y'all know what my views on religion and stuff are. I mean, you see it in my name, right? The Most High couldn't save Gorilla Hebrew from his vices. You did what I'm saying. I'm not going to blame the woman because he already had that freaky shit within him. But him being enamored with that woman helped bring it out even further. Help bring it all the way out. I mean, how you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a man of the Most High, this high powered ass Hebrew Israelite, talking about how the white man is the devil and the white man and the Edomite needs to be destroyed. But yet you get off on seeing the Edomite sexually destroying black men. And even though, the guy's biracial, right? It speaks to a problem, man. And a lot of this shit comes from pornography, bro. We gotta leave that porn alone. We gotta leave that porn alone. I struggled with it before. You know what I'm saying? We gotta leave that porn alone because that porn, dragging out to that porn, it goes into the deep recesses of your mind and it taps into some shit. And it opens you up into all kind of immoral and abhorrent behavior. And no amount of Bible, Quran, or any kind of religious holy text, even African spirituality, is going to save you from that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to come to grips with that and deal with it appropriately. Embracing these ideologies and these identities is kind of like spraying perfume in the restroom or spraying perfume somewhere by a garbage dumpster or wherever, somewhere where you got a strong, smelly, foul odor. You might mask that odor for a while, but eventually, and sometimes very quickly, that odor is not only going to come back, but it's going to come back stronger and more foul than ever. And that's what happened with this Gorilla Hebrew situation. He had these kinks, and I heard his response, to being exposed. And he basically said he wasn't really into that shit. He just did that because he was trying to find ways to to keep the woman and to mend the relationship with the woman. Well, just putting two to two together, and what I'm inferring from the situation is that woman knew you was kinky. She knew you was down with that freaky shit. You wasn't trying to go for it. You fought against it. And then where it seemed like the shit was about to fall apart, you relented. So your love for this woman or your lust for this woman, unfortunately, was stronger than your love for the Most High, than your love for the Torah or the Holy Bible. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to say that all that preaching and teaching you was doing, you did what I'm saying. It was weaker than your lust for this woman and your lust for them kinks you were into. That's some sick shit. And and it's another reason, man. You gotta be careful when you dealing with biracial folks in these black movements. Even though the One West Hebrew Israelites, I don't really consider them a true black movement because their warped interpretation of the 12 tribe of who Israel supposed to be. First of all, black people ain't, the original Israelites weren't black. We're not them. They were not us. We were not them. Let's get that straight. So the whole premise of black people being Israelites is bogus anyway. But you make it even more bogus when you say, oh, Native Americans and Hispanics are involved in it. No, that's some bullshit. That's some shit that came from One West with Abba Bivens in 1969 with his One West bullshit. The black Hebrew Israelites before then, the ones who were in New York and definitely the ones who were in Chicago, were not on their time. They were not on that bullshit. So I don't consider them a black movement anyway, but just a lesson, you gotta be careful with biracials in these black organizations. And that's just not to be mean and to pick on them, but a lot of them are dealing with internal issues. They got a lot of shit going on in their head and you don't know which way to go. This man was doing all that preaching and teaching and was going home to jag off to white man, black woman porn. This motherfucker probably got a paid subscription to Ghetto Gaggers. He's so sick, he probably got a paid subscription to Ghetto Gaggers. And I don't wish harm on him. I want him to get the help that he needs. Leave the Hebrew Israelite thing alone, because obviously it wasn't working for you. You'll probably better off being a Christian, bro. All that rah-rah shit, all that shit was just a mask. You know what I'm saying? That was a mask of, to mask your secrets, to mask what you really was into. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't into quote unquote Yahweh Shah. It was into some, sick fetish. And you brothers, man, what you gotta learn how to put these fetishes in check, man. First of all, leave that porn alone. Find you a woman. And when I say a woman, don't not no freaky kinky woman, because all that's gonna do is amplify your sexual deviance. Find a woman, sexually attracted to y'all, have great sex and everything, but she fulfills you in other ways. You did what I'm saying on a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually and all that. That would, take you away. That would help take you away from that pornography. And being on a certain diet can help, take away them urges too. You know what I'm saying? But You gotta get out of this shit, man, because that stunts your growth. And then another thing, man, when you dealing with uh salacious women, I hope you brothers ain't doing this, but I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. When you dealing with salacious women, when you dealing with homosexuals, effeminate homosexuals, when you dealing with transgenders, just or God forbid, I know I'm atheist, but I still use, the lingo. I was raised in the church. You know, man, I mean, I hope y'all ain't crossing this line. Underage children, teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Just know that shit gonna come out. Just know if you doing dirty with somebody and you doing dirty and you got these kinks and these pleasures, just know that shit gonna come out because I'm not going to deal with the underage children. That's too sick. But when you dealing with these freaky women, when you dealing with these homosexuals and transgenders, and you getting down low, dirty, and freaky with them, just know at some point they gonna expose your ass because they feel like you don't have no respect for them. Yeah, you like this in public. You doing this shit with me in private. You did what I'm saying. So you don't have no respect for me because you use me for your little, your little cum rag. Not cum rag, but cum rag. You know what I'm saying? Using me just as a nut to get your freak off with. You had no respect for me, so the moment you cross the line and try to nut up on me and get crazy, bitch, I'm gonna expose you. The moment you can't give me no money to get my hair done or to go out, I'm gonna expose you. So if y'all out there, y'all messing with prostitutes or y'all messing with freaky women, I hope you brothers ain't on the flip side of things. But even if you messing with other men, if you messing with trans women and all that shit, she males and all that shit, just know at some point they will expose you. They will come out on you. You did what I'm saying? So yeah, leave that pornography alone. Leave these freaks alone. You know what I'm saying? Study thyself to know thyself. Stop chasing these ideologies because that ideology is not going to deal with those true issues. And then some of y'all, man, y'all just freaks. Let's just be real. Some of y'all some of y'all, whatever hormonal genetic shit you got going on, some of y'all just really meant to be freaks. And you trying to play militant or zealot, it ain't gonna work out because that freak gonna come out anyway. But I'm gonna keep this short. I ain't gonna go too long-winded. I just want to put that out there, put it out here. Like, share, and subscribe, comment. Whether you disagree, we can talk it out. T-bruh, check it out.